Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all good. This is episode 6 of my Unity 3D progress log, and this week I decided to try my hand at using shaders. Shaders are something that have always been completely alien to me, and I've never really understood what they are or how they work, so I decided to find a beginner's tutorial to see what they're all about, and found this one from the official Unity YouTube channel to get started. I decided not to record myself making this shader just because the tutorial was quite long and I wanted to make sure I gave it my full attention, but if you do decide to check out the videos, you'll notice that I didn't download the example file. I wanted to pull in my own assets and use them on my existing scenes, so I found this cool looking Banana Man robot which was free on the asset store. As for the texture, I didn't have the example one they used, so I just went through my existing textures in my scene and went for the one that looked the most glitchy to complement the holographic effect. And this is what you will get from the tutorial. It doesn't look exactly like the one they made. I'm guessing that's because the model I use has less vertices than the one in the project file, but I wanted to see how well it would work with models I picked myself, as I figured if I did want to use a shader in the future I would be using my own assets. Now I'll be honest, it did go over my head a little bit. I don't think I'll be writing my own shaders anytime soon, but the tutorial was very informative. I found that shaders are a whole new level to Unity development which require an in-depth understanding of rendering as well as its own coding language. But I'm glad I got a bit more of an understanding of what they are and how they work. As for what I'll be doing next week, I feel like it's about time I started considering working towards an actual game. Now don't get me wrong, there are still so many things that I need to learn, but Unity 3D is so vast I'll never be able to learn everything, and I feel that by making a start on my game I will encounter tons of new obstacles and learn a lot from it too. I don't want to make anything too ambitious, just something that's functional and can be played from start to finish. I have been coming up with some ideas which I will go over next week, but one of them is really standing out to me, so stay tuned to find out. As for the type of game I will be making, you might have guessed from the gloomy atmosphere of my scene that it will be a horror game. I think that's the best place to start, as I've really enjoyed building my world so far, and horror games typically rely on atmosphere to draw in players and be most effective. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.